Clef Prof, hello. How's it going? Welcome in. How'd you find the stream? Coming in from Spawn Chunks, from Satisfactory on Twitch. How'd you find us? So that's the shape we have on the other side. I'm not sure about any of that. Been following for a while, found Spawn Chunks through Imp and Skiz. Oh, nice! It was really fun to hang out with Imp and Skiz. I really enjoyed that time on their podcast. That's awesome. I just rated Impulse last week, I guess. It was bad timing. He was just wrapping up, but it was cool to say hello. So one of the things about that kind of stuff is, like, as a content creator, you do a podcast episode or two with some people, you make friends, and then, like, everybody's so busy. It's so hard to, like, actually connect and do stuff, you know, in between. All right, so this looks like it's just solid. I kept that for some reason. I don't know why. Inconsistent. One, two, three, four, five, six. Maybe I just like the lines. Strange. One, two, three, four, five, six. That makes sense. All looks good. So here's where we're going to have to make some changes. And I don't know what's happening yet to this part up here. This might end up being backwards. Am I aware that the stream went down for a second? No, I'm not. That's not great. When did that happen? Which phase are we on in what building? So this is the iron facility, and it's just all iron all the way down to the ground. That's all copper, this big building over here. And then aluminum is over there, and this is steel, and then more complicated stuff. There's more iron happening back there, but it's mostly steel. Yeah, I didn't know that we went down for a second. That's a pain in the butt. Because, well, I guess it's under an hour. Don't know why that would happen. Because I have a really good internet connection. So that's a Twitch side thing. Yeah, 42 minutes. Huh. Weird. Sabina, hello, hello. I'm not sure if we lost any viewers. I don't know where we were before the stream crashed. So yeah, I'm not sure if I have to move this. I probably have to move this facility if I want to make the same sort of roof, which I believe I do. We are more than likely going to have to deal with that at some point. Because I do really like the way that the other building looks, but I want to keep them the same height. And that drops down by a foundation. Aha! We have got a full inventory. Now why did that... Why is that leaving boxes? I've got plenty of room. That's really strange. I've not had that happen in the game before. So we drop by 4 meters, down 2, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like what? Why is that not? Am I too far away? Like what gives? I've got the room. This is the other reason why we have to slope this and change the feel of it, is because we're clipping into our belts. I could change this temporarily to an upside down ramp. So we can see what's going on so we know what to fix later. And then that is just going to be a giant pain. These are all stuttering as well, so I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, why are these... I don't understand why I'm not getting this in my inventory. Does anybody know? Has anybody had this happen before? Yeah, I built this way before we had all the cool pieces we have now. 3 up to the top. There's one that describes that issue and no fix from 5 years ago. I've never had that happen. I've been playing the game for at least that long. So strange. And it doesn't seem to be happening consistently, you know? I don't know what's happening on the inside here. I'm going to get rid of all this. It's only happening on the plastic ones? Yeah. It's only the coated concrete foundations that's giving me trouble. Don't know what I did on this other side here. Ah, okay. So we did have some depth going on. Just one, and then 2 up from the top. Should be pretty easy to replicate. This will kind of give me some boundaries so that when I'm decorating the inside, I'll kind of know where I don't want to push. So it's the same as this, it looks like. Yeah. So this goes here. I think this was consistent the whole top. Since there was new VOD started, you want to line up the breaks with nighttime in the game, which in case I won't give you any break reminders. Yeah, I'm gonna line up nighttime. We're almost there now. That's probably a good idea. I think it's going to line up roughly with my first hour. The sun is getting pretty low. And then I think it was 2 up. Yep. I don't remember how far this goes. At least 3. I might be able to squeeze in a half wall in here. The color switch when we change the palettes is pretty funny. Well, there's a good spot to have it if we can go down that far. I don't know if that's where we're going to get to. And this goes all the way back to there. So that has to stay. It's going to be a maze in here. There's going to be a bit of, I think, reorganizing and keeping things neater. But speaking of break time, though, it looks like we are losing the sun. I don't remember where my break train is. I think it's probably back at the hub. Survey says, yeah, it's right over there. Folks, I take a break about once an hour. In Satisfactory, you get to ride the train and see what's up. Hopefully the stream will not crash. We had it crash one time on a break, but hopefully you will just watch the world. I will be back in 5 or 6 minutes. Alright, looks like we're still rolling, which is good. I don't see any other blips in the VOD, so things are going okay. We'll see how symmetrical things look as we go back through Devastator. Bali, hello, welcome back. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I need to find a way to make the top of the train station look more sci-fi. Maybe frames around the train stations or something. No crashes, thanks Cosmic. Yeah, looking pretty good so far. No complaints. Obviously this back part is very much under construction. How's that for timing? Solid. If we want the left-hand side? Yeah. So the middle, I do need to change. I'm just going to remove the purple. Over here, it's just very, very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one of those and then down. I think it's roughly the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so really it's just a matter of changing the colors. Getting rid of this. I might keep the bottom part. It's all been colored. And then down here, I wonder if it would be better to use the actual foundations. Probably. Because we didn't have nudging when we first built this, so maybe what we'll do is we'll use that. And we just use 4 meters here. Yeah, better. Again, I don't know why that's happening. Game. leave those the same, I guess. Just needed to look good from the outside, and that's it. Alright, so now I need to figure out how far I went in on the other side. I think it was a full half foundation. Yeah, that looks to me like a good 4 meters. Yep. And then we just have another wall. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3. And that puts us a little bit higher than the floor in there. But that does not work on the other side. Don't know how we're going to handle the supports. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that on the other side because we got a rock in the way. It's the only thing I regret about this is that I didn't quite have enough room to give myself, I guess, expansion room here. So I don't know. Maybe we just go right into it. We'll see. But this goes half foundation in. Okay, well that should work. Because then it'll still give us depth in the window. We could still move the window like out into the middle of this if we wanted to. So I'd imagine that's what we would want for the inside. And then for this level, I think it was 3 across. But we don't want this to go... I think this window is kind of where we want it. I guess I could make the window larger. Doesn't have to stop right there. So we'll see. Also, why is this green? Odd choice. I'll have to see what's going to go on there. So that's asphalt. Okay. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, the scale can kind of get away from you sometimes, I think. It's a little tricky. It makes making references in symmetrical builds difficult. Like, you have to fly way over here, count stuff. Yeah, so this just starts to go down into supports. What I wanted to know was how wide this was. So I got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 out again, and then 1, 2, 3 in. So this just kind of conforms to whatever I had going on inside. And it really only comes out an extra foundation. So it just comes out 1. That's not as big as I thought. But this is only... yeah. We'll have to work on that. So 1, 2, that's hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ish. And then the bottom 3. Have the extra bits on them. All of this looks really funky and unsupported as well. Like I need to wall this in and fix that. I think some of the walls down here are still purple too. Okay, so this was also the same idea. Oh, but that's inside there. I guess we could flip this. It really won't matter. Can't see that dark stuff in there anyway. If that means we'll have a different color outside than we do inside, that's good. That's what I want. So if I wanted to keep it symmetrical, then the support would end up being kind of like right where the window is. But I'm thinking it would be neat to maybe have this open up a bit. I like offsetting these kind of angles where they don't go to a point, they kind of like they're offset by a bit. It tends to look very much like Transformers. Now, I don't think I can do a wall. At least not the way that I want. Oh, I can. Well, that works out then. I just can't do the angle. At least not with the walls because I don't have half ramps. Out of plastic. At this point, we might as well just step out onto the rock. I think that'll be fine. This may not matter. And then up here, that window is kind of square anyway. Before playing Satisfactory, have you built something this kind of scale in any game? I don't think any game that I've ever played has offered me this kind of scale. I think the closest would be Minecraft. The modern city skyscrapers are pretty big in Southport on the Citadel, but they're not this big. Like, Minecraft, the big build would be taller than this, but it would be like the same footprint as just the front here, not including the green stuff. Like it was not. It's not like crazy, you know? Alright, so it's 3 wide, and then 3 wide again, and then 2, and then 3. We'll keep it simple. I need more plastic too. Camera frozen again? Sorry, just give me a second. All kinds of tech issues today. All it takes is just switching the source, and that's it. Are we full on plates? We probably are. More than enough. No, that's the wrong one. They've given us 2 different color purples in our overalls, which drives me nuts too. Definitely wine colored. Maybe I should go back to green. I'm wondering if I'm making the outside of this factory look a little bit too clean. I do like the lifts and stuff happening. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then from here there'd be a spot coming down. Kind of give us some hover capabilities. We'll probably cut down some of these trees too. See, that looks a little bit funny to me. the tech gremlins today have baseball bats. That is accurate. That is accurate. We'll get rid of this too. And then it was just back to normal. Two, and then it was another 3, I think. And that doesn't make any sense, so we'll get rid of that too. The chainsaw defaults to area mode every time you equip it, just for anybody that wants to know. You have to switch it by hitting R. You only want to remove single items at a time. It depends on your, I guess, RP level in the game, whether you want to spend time paving paradise or whether you're just like, you know what, I like some of the foliage, I'm going to leave it. This one right into the corner. So we could take this window all the way down to the ground. Be interesting. This I think we can just get rid of. So it really becomes about what we want to do with this space up here. This is... Right, this is a separate floor entirely. This is its own thing. Even though it's spitting down here, this is just all going from out here. I think this one is this one up here. So I need to see what's happening on the other side. All right, so we just went straight to a wall. These are foundations. They're all half meters. And then we just have a wall overlapping that for the detail, and then a window. Okay. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we've got more than that on the other side. That's a full foundation there. That'll give us a little bit of flexibility. These are all 4-meter foundations. They're all 4. Okay. Right, so this was in the whole way along. And then in here, we just had 12 meters of wall. And then we get into windows, I think. So that should be pretty easy. We'll just do the same thing. I don't know if that went all the way to the floor. It might have. Either way, this is weirdly high. And I don't know that we'd need the double wall. So this is where we haven't decorated in here yet, and that's why I wanted to do the outside first. So it's only the first floor that we've taken a crack at. Yeah. We can really kind of do whatever we want on the second floor. So I've got a funny feeling what we're going to do is get rid of this double wall, which will give us a little bit more depth to play with. And we'll probably put the windows in the middle. So let's go over and review what we did on the other side. Tech Gremlin Emo wouldn't be a bad idea either, Cosmic, you're right. So again, we've got more room in the other building. Yeah, so there's the half foundation. So those are actually in the middle. No, are they? The windows are, yes, they're running through the middle of the foundation. So it's like 1.5 on the inside. I also like the idea that we can have one window for multiple floors. I'll do that too. Oh, I need to look and see what I did for the details. Just a couple of rows of details. Oh, straight. That's what I need to do there. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out with the bottom angle, like how I was going to work that into the window. But I think having the straight edge there helps. Yeah. So this, we'll probably just do it here. And then, so this is going to stay there. I think for now I'm just going to delete this part. It's old design ideas. And what if the window was the whole level? For those 2 floors or 3 floors? Yeah. We have new windows and stuff since I built this as well. That would give us more room in here. Spread things out. The Nookie, hello. How's it going? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Always good to see you. Okay. Like that. So for people that don't know, you can hold down Control, and if it's a wall or a wall type, you can replace what's existing there with a different version. Sort of like swapping textures in Minecraft, but without having to destroy the block. Right, I was trying to figure out how to do this part. I guess we could just leave it like that. These must be connected to the ones up top? Yeah. Okay. We've got a lot of power management stuff left to do. It'll be tricky. I think I'm going to move this stuff into like this area. I think that's kind of what we need to do to make this look a lot better. Because I'd like to have the same roof design. And that is definitely going to cut into that. So this platform is probably going to go. Means I could keep all of this. This is currently not doing anything, I don't think. These are making rods. The screws are not doing anything. So I could also reclaim that space. I guess the real question is, do we want to have this part open too? I like the idea of being in here and being able to see a lot more window. And by having this open all the way up, it really helps. Glad to hear it, Tanuki. Glad to hear it. Whoop. One, two, three. Not quite as easy to count. 4. 5. One, two, three, 4. Yep, so it's 5 from the base there down. What I like about this is that it gives me access to come in and out through the roof. So we just made this. Oh, we just hit it. Okay. That's doable. Put the windows in the middle. And these. One, two. Bottom. It's a little tricky because the window doesn't start at the base on this side like it does on the other. I find something else that you mentioned, Cosmic, that's challenging about this scale is keeping the design consistent is really hard. Then this would go straight into there, but this would show up. Unless I want to have the window go all the way down to the floor. Do sort of like having the room here. So I guess what was happening on the other side is that the window is actually... I guess there's just an extra wall inside. I think that was the measurement. Maybe it's not quite that big. So I guess we could have foundations here. But then that kind of looks funny, so maybe we take these out here. And then that might look kind of strange from the outside. So maybe we need to do like a smaller ramp or something inside. This. Mm-hmm. No. I don't have the room to bump that in. And I don't want to bump it out, I don't think. That's probably the better call. Then the window feels really tight. So maybe this window is one that we move out. To there. And then we just use the shapes here. Well, here it could just be, I guess, the wall. I mean, I'm okay with that, I think. And then do we keep... I guess we could have a ramp here. Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? It's gonna mess around with what I've got in here, maybe? Actually, it might not. We might actually be able to then mirror what we've got on the other side. And I like this better, I think, having more room. And then we can just delete this. And we could do something funky here to make this all match up. And then in the corner we could have it go solid again or something. So I'm just not sure about how to make this look like it's going to fit. I wonder if I've got this too high. I might have that too high. I guess here we could do half foundations. That sort of gets us there. Still feels a little weird. I'd almost want to have like a meter here. Oh, and then you can't do that there, right? Forget about that. Not sure what it's going to look like from inside. Not that it's a huge shield. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. It might be cool to have this actually drop down a little bit farther. That would solve this problem here. And make for a more interesting shape for the window. Nighttime again. Holy crap. Time flies. Oh, but then that goes inside, maybe? That's more interesting for sure. Stretch, hello, how's it going? First time in your stream, just switched over listening to the Spawn Chunks podcasts. Started listening from the start, and you're up to episode 47. I've got a tip for you if you're listening to the archive. Thank you very much for checking out the show, and thanks for coming by the stream. But because it's a new show, I would always listen to the most recent episode. So listen to 336, because it's going to get you the most up to date on what's happening in Minecraft. And then while you're waiting for the next episode, which doesn't come out again until Monday, you can always listen to the archive. But like, there'll be, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a history lesson going back 6 years and listening to old episodes. But we always encourage people to listen to the most recent, especially because the most recent ones, especially from 300 on, are video. Cool. Once again, folks, I take a break about once an hour. So sorry, Stretch, you came in just before the break, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I just need to go get another cup of coffee and figure out what I'm doing next. Be right back. Alright, back again. And I see all the floating mistakes whenever I watch the train ride. There's so much in this world that I want to fix. I think that's one of the problems with the scale in the game, is that you can build so fast and then get distracted by other things, and then you end up with a mess. You can create a mess very quickly. You can clean it up quickly too, but it's a lot of out of sight, out of mind, because you don't see half the stuff that you build most of the time. I do feel really good about where we're going with the front of the base, though. I feel like Devastator is starting to feel more like a complete thought. For anybody that's wondering, we're basing all of our designs off of Devastator, the Transformer Combiner from the 80s. That's why it's all green and purple. Death Skull, hello! Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, I've been using the face cam since summertime. I bought a new camera for the spawn chunks, so I was able to actually do like decent video. And it got even better when I got proper lights too. What have you been up to? Hope things are well. Oh, thanks. Yeah, things are going good. I'm itching to get more technical here in Satisfactory. We've been doing a lot of just building for a while. Oh, jeez. I also don't like the wrong color purple on my avatar here. That's not what it looks like in the game. That is not what it's giving me. So let's go with copying these and putting that there. Word Nerdify, subscribing at tier 1. Thanks very much. Good to see you. Appreciate it. That might be the first sub of today. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, except for I took the wrong stop. You've been learning Japanese. Very cool. I was going to learn Spanish last year, and I got distracted by other things, and I never followed up with it. How do we want to handle... I guess if we're going to do a corner change there, this probably won't be here. Maybe this is going to be... like that. So I like this idea. Don't know about the stairs. I think this is just there for me when I was building it. I don't think they were meant to be anything too useful. What I was hoping to do is more shape design with the window, though. I guess I could have this come in by a half foundation. Yeah, I think we really need to figure out where we're going to move this. That's the other thing. The way that I think this works, that there. And we've got those little slats. And I think it's a row of 2. 4 meters. 4 meters, 4 meters, yeah. We have the same thing here, but of course we've got all this in the way. I wonder if it would be worth temporarily just moving this. See where else I could put it. I like this open area here, so I don't want to mess with that. So I feel like we could put it here, no problem. I just don't know. I don't think I want to get rid of these screw machines just in case I need them. It's not really a super efficient factory. Plus here, we could use the right amount of machines. I think these are all underclocked or something, or some of them are underclocked. I can't really remember. Stretch, thanks very much for the 100 bits. Really appreciate it. I said it was 5 tall. I think that gets us there. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Yeah. Find out how wide this is. Looks like that is the wrong color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 in total. I don't know if we have the same amount in space. No, we don't. I mean, technically we do, but I don't know if I want to quite go out that far. Are these all the ramps? They are. Okay. I'll keep these the same then. So slightly, again, asymmetrical, but at least it's going to have the same design features. Those are concrete pillars, and I guess I can just place them right in the middle. Yeah, okay. It looks like it's on the seam as well. And if I remember correctly, what I did was change the color. Yep. Oh, are those black or are they carbon steel? They are carbon steel, I would say. Yes. Word Nerdify with another 100 bits. Thanks very much. Really appreciate that. Right. And then same thing here. This does look really cool too. Right. think that's right. I don't remember how wide they are. Six. Yep, that's right. Cool. Oh, that doesn't go there. Now, just for the sake of keeping this simple, I'll do the same thing here. And that should give me an idea of what I would have to work with in here. I don't have a lot of depth in the wall. Oh, I get a little bit. So for as far as the machines go, I need to figure out what is actually coming into this. And I don't know that I opened up my spreadsheet. It looks like it's a Mark V. This is level 5, technically. Where's my Chrome? Right. So this is, we're looking for the iron level 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Devastator resources. North leg smelting, floor 1, 2, 3, 4. So floor number 5. Scavenger station, iron ore, 600 a minute. Main bus is belt 27. Messy belt arrangement starts at the start of the main bus. Okay. 20 smelters on the 5th floor. 600 iron ingots a minute, and they're going to heavy modular frames. Okay. So we'll go back. Top floor should be 600 a minute. Scavenger station. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's doing 600. Because each one of them does 30. And this is all the bottom floor here. So it's this one. Where are you coming from? Sorry. Blech. So this is Mark 5. And that's doing 720. Well, it's doing 600, but 720 is the upper limit. Yeah, 780. All right. Mark 5. So that's on the middle. Middle. And that comes out of this one. And that goes straight down. That's the one on the far right. Do I have a way downstairs? Yes, I do. Aha! There we are there. That's you there. Are you indeed on main bus 27? That's another question. I would say it looks like you probably are. One, two, third from the top. 27. Iron ore from scavenger. Yep, looks right. I just don't know if it's coming in from the train still. It might be coming in from a node. I switched a bunch of sources around. $27. You come from here. Kept it on the same spot, so it's in 27 here as well. Sort of. Looks like scavenger. It's coming from a train. Is this scavenger? Yep. 600 a minute. Okay. So that's all correct. That's good. It's been a long time since we saw the spreadsheet. Yeah, like I haven't needed it, right? Oh man. These autosaves are starting to get chunky. Yeah, I haven't needed it. Alright, so that's all going from the right spot. So we just need to move 10 of those. The question is, do I want to do it temporarily or do I want to make it look fancy? Feel like we can just move them quickly. I don't know if I have a template for those. Alright, I don't need them to look like that. Five up for Ironhide. Production. Steel. I don't think I have any of these.
One of life's most incredible sights was witnessed today. It's a thing of beauty. It's the ninth wonder of the natural world. It has been and will continue to confuse scientists for years to come. It is Joel's Satisfactory spreadsheet. Astounding.
It's something. I feel like I could probably refine it a lot more. You can probably use online tools that are more efficient. But thank you for the TTS sticker, Cosmic. Appreciate the support. Those are always so fun. I guess I could just rinse and repeat. I think we could totally fit 20 of those in here. Unfortunately, we can do 3 rows, but not 4. Thinking about the ceiling here as well. Don't know if we can fit 10. We probably can. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it may be better to do 3 rows and just have a couple underclocked or something. I need 20 total. So I could do 3 rows of 7 and just have one of them just not be used, maybe? Makes sense. Have to have inputs and outputs. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So we could just do them on the middle of each platform. That would be easy. And then we just have to do 3 rows. They don't fit that way though. Maybe we do them the other way? This way. And they don't fit here, so we can only fit 6. This is actually a nice break from all the design stuff. I don't know if that's going to be too close to the roof. Could be okay. That's still not going to be enough, I don't think, to fit, because we'll have to do a splitter, merger, and then another splitter. So it's only 12, and then don't have enough room to do more. So it looks like we have to go compact. If I do these like right next to each other. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That's 16. still not quite enough room. I guess I could nudge these back. Just when you think you have enough room, you really don't. Just enough. Like half a foundation there, but then not much over here. So that we could do. I would maybe nudge it a little bit farther along. So we would start this. I guess here. Leave that there. So that gets us all the way to the edge, so then I've gone too far over here. So then we've got just to build something. Let's grab that. 3 going into there. And I think that's right. No. Six. Four touches that. And I think I've just given myself a little bit extra room on the side because I think the difference is 9 meters. Yeah. So we could do that. And then we'd only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd only need to go to there. Which means we could probably not start right on the edge here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could probably have this So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Wouldn't mind having this entire space free. So we started there. Then we did 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'll be 21 in total, but we'll just not use the last one. Oh, that's too much. Did I line it up the wrong one? I did. Oh, maybe I'm not. Hold on. Oh, I had it right. Obviously, I messed up a couple of these here. I think I definitely did the wrong row. You've written a book about TTS stickers, Cosmic? What? They help with your writing practice? Oh, that's cool. I need to do a little bit more work with like AI and stuff. I really feel like there's some missed opportunities for the stuff that I do on stream and other opportunities. Four meters there, and then 6 meters over here. Yeah. But what is 10? I didn't realize that. So we could technically move it all over by 1 meter. I guess I have to think about where I want this to come out too. I guess we want these to be facing the other way, because this is currently the output line, I think, for that. So we could really just have this connect across here. So we want the output to be coming out this way. The input could come in this side, I guess. Probably from the wall. We would be bringing it in from down there. So yeah, it would be coming in from in here. Probably, I don't know if we'd go on the ceiling or what. We don't have the logistics floor. We don't have the room to do anything underneath here. Oh no, I read your... Well, I mean, I didn't read it aloud, right, but I understood the message. And thanks for the lurk, Zero. Appreciate it. Do I want to bother to nudge this all? Now, why did that not work? Did I end up with more space? Why did it nudge the other way? Oh, because I was supposed to go back. Not a crazy fan of that. I think that's going to be more trouble than it's worth. At least it's in the middle now. 5 meters to there. And 5 meters to here. That's probably worth it in the end. See, that's not lined up. It says it is, but it's totally not. Yeah, like that's not lining up. It's annoying. That is. I think. Yeah. Lined up that way. Are they lined up this way? Yes. So that's the one we won't use. And I didn't line these up where I wanted to start. Thanks for the follow, Wobble? I'm not sure how to say your name. Thanks very much. So we've got that much there. Oh, you know what? I think I'd said before I wanted to get rid of this space here. I think that's okay. I think that's all right. All right, so this is going to come in from that side, and then this is going to come in from this side. Merger is going to go out. The tip I usually share with people when you're doing this kind of stuff is plan your inputs and outputs before you lay out the whole machine. Usually good. Hello, Lo. How's it going? Turning factory design into art. Nice. I try. So then we're going to have an output here. So, oh, we're going to have another merger. So it'll go like that. So then we have to worry about, this is what I'm thinking about, like if this is the outline, how do we get stuff into there, which means we're going to have to use a lift. Right? That's not going to look very good. We're going to have to do Probably a combo. We may have to input from the other side. Or if we do the output, see, I do like this line of 3 here aesthetically. And it would not look as cool if we did it the other way around. Quite busy currently, working without an end, and had a routine checkup today. Well, I hope everything's okay. Work without end. Yeah, I hear you on the work without end. 2025 has been busy. It's been very, very busy. We could utilize the ceiling, maybe. If I centralize these here, I might be able to get this to work. Right, so exports could go up, imports could go down. Looks a little bit cooler too. Docs are just making everything is okay health-wise. Good stuff, Lo. Absolutely thrilled to hear it. Very, very cool. So that puts the output up top. And that means we could do the input down here. I got lucky. I can't believe that actually worked out. Does mean that these look kind of silly though. Changes the whole layout. Contributing to medical research with the checkups as well. That's awesome. So then we'd have extra mergers out this way. Of course that doesn't line up, but come down this way. This, yeah. I would actually be probably inclined to send this over to the wall. Even just to send it right into that, right? That would probably be worth it. Or could use this space. At which point do we make the outputs high? No, I centralized all that stuff. Darn it. How do I want to roll? Well, first I guess I should double check where this is coming in again. That's it there? No. This is it here. Well, at least we know it's going to be coming along probably in this space. Yeah, I mean, we can load it in here, no problem. We just have to have the right splitter here. Maybe I do want to keep that. Maybe I want to keep this space for a little bit nicer looking load balancing. Then the inputs would come down here. And I guess the out would either just stack or line up. That doesn't look awful. It's just all off center again now. Does that matter? That does look a little bit tidier, doesn't it? Thanks for the heads up, Cosmic. Yeah, I'm just trying to puzzle through this at the end of the stream here. So then we have an extra meter there as well. That's going to be full 8 plus 9. So we've got, if I do 2 meters. How far did that have to go? I think that was good. And then same thing again here. And that doesn't work. I don't know why I keep on doing the most basic math measuring wrong. It's only 2 meters there. You do basic math wrong a lot too, yeah. I mean, it's just... I think I'm nudging things in the wrong direction. I wish I could get better at eyeballing this stuff. Like, I feel like every time I try, the game just, it's really tough perspective-wise to kind of see what you're doing. It's a merger. That's 3, and then this should be 3. Yeah, okay, so that's right. Who needs to do math when we've got calculators? Yeah, that's fair. So it's tighter on that end than it is over here. That's fine. Technically, these would be up in the air anyway. That puts that right to the edge. I don't know that that matters. It does bug me that it's not centered, but like it's not off by that much. I think we're going to save ourselves a lot of headache by not having things off by half meters. I think our belt snapping is going to be a lot better if we keep it like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have one more. And then these are off. That looks pretty orderly to me. Full foundation there, half foundation there-ish. All right, so back to making sure we've got the right inputs here. And we could also just move those to be better lined up, which wouldn't be bad. It would give us a little bit more room here too. Could totally do that. Okay, that's gonna work. This is going to be doing iron, which means it only needs basic belts. That can be just a single. So that works. Oops. That goes to there. This would be coming in with a very heavy line from somewhere. So that's our main line. Then the output would be here. And I guess the last output would be here. And I would probably just put in, hopefully this will work. Because I have to do it the other way. So output would be going from there to there. And then we would connect this to that, and then we just have to feed things in. And of course we have to figure out the power. Power for this, I would imagine, would be the beam situation. Hey, Origami Guy, welcome back. I'd probably put it there. Yeah, that's not quite straight, is it? That's probably the best bet. And then it's just a matter of how tall we want it. $7 meters? I'd say maybe a little taller than that. I always have to use these to connect them. Is that what I want? Just one bit off. So right there. I think think that's right. Yep, that works for me. Now, hopefully, we can line these up. Always drives me nuts that they didn't design the buildings on any kind of grid. I really wish they had done that so that the nodes and everything would line up just like you want them to. Ooh, don't want that. That looks pretty straight to me. And I'm sure we can just bring the power in from over here somewhere. Don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll figure it out. Salty Sandworm, hello. How's it going? We're just moving some smelters. These smelters are going to go, because of the way that we wanted to design the roof. I want the roof to look like that over there, so we just have to move these. So I'm just moving them, and we're also very similar to Minecraft in that we've been playing this game for so long that I've got a better handle on how to design things. So we're making some improvements while we're moving them. I also just been doing a lot of like aesthetic building, and it's just nice to do some technical stuff for a little bit. And we have this side. Weird, that did not look like it was going to line up. Oh, and that's off by a bit. Yeah, if you had asked me when I was hovering there, I thought that wasn't going to line up, but maybe, yeah, I guess it does. One more. I think they're all pointing in the right direction. Looks good. You build things this close together, the holograms overlapping can be a little bit much. Okay, that's all good. And then this is going to be iron 30 times 7 to 10. Batty, hello, welcome in. Right, so that completes that. And if I was to design the colors, we're just going to do what we did downstairs, which I believe is just white. No, gray. Are they all the same? Oh, it's all the same. That's easy. Maybe we'll do white on the power, but everything is gray. Okay. Whoa. Frame rates are chugging. Save myself some time and build the other ones the right colors. Oh, we don't have the input line sorted. So look like that, and then, like I said, maybe we'll actually go a little bit brighter for the power. Total Eclipse is a lot of white and orange, and it looks really sharp. Yeah. I don't think I'd want to go white on these things. Could also go darker. Then I think it would sort of blend in. There's enough contrast, I think, on the machines. And then, of course, on the base, we can do the details. I have one of those on a... I do. Now that we would want to change to, I guess, anything that has a white border. same. Now, is that going to change the color of that from underneath? Probably. Oh no, it's asphalt on both sides. Okay, cool. I've been catching up on the spawn chunks and listening to Joel talk about this for ages. Awesome. Thanks. So this is not going to come in from there. We'll probably try to come in higher. I'm not sure how we're going to get the stuff in here yet. It might be worth it to bring it along here and actually have this split sideways. That's probably going to be the better idea. Because we'll have the wall to take it off of. We just have to get it there. Cool. Unfortunately, I've run out of time. I need to get ready for the Citadel Cafe podcast tonight, and I have not yet done the notes for that yet, so I gotta go. But we're getting there. I think I've got a good handle, especially after going along the outside here and switching out the window that we did earlier. Ignore the power lines for the hover pack, but like having this all sorted out now, I think is going to help us in terms of how we adjust. See, we did the nice painting and changing and stuff in here, but I needed to know where my boundary was before we can change things on the inside there. So you can see we've got some painting and theming to do in there, but we have yet to figure out like where the walls are and windows and stuff like that. So I want to do that first. But so far, so good. Let's just see who else is streaming at least some Satisfactory. If not, I can always send you all to Minecraft. Do a little refresh here on who I'm following. Kibitz is live with Satisfactory. Any preference? Captain Erock is doing No Man's Sky. Quick vote in the chat. There seems to be a lot of Minecraft folks in the chat. I could always send people on to a Minecraft streamer. Although Fwip is live. Who else is going on? Total Eclipse is playing Enshrouded. Go wherever you send us. Cool, cool. Let's go to Fwip. We haven't rated Fwip in a little bit, so I'll send you all to Fwip. Thanks very much again, folks. Appreciate the support, the subs, the bits today. It was a good day. I think we've done some decent progress in Satisfactory, so we'll be back in something else tomorrow, probably, maybe even back in Minecraft ourselves. I do have to go record the Citadel Cafe. That is going to be posted hopefully in the next couple of days at thecitadelcafe.com or on your favorite podcasting app. We're also on YouTube, but it's just an audio file. You can, of course, listen to the Spawn Chunks podcast on YouTube. Spawn Chunks, the Spawn Chunks, very easy to find. And check out Patreon while you're out there. It's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. One of the best ways to help me stream more often. And I will see you folks tomorrow. Bye for now.